Tonight, with the U.S. military now out of Afghanistan, we're seeing how a base in Wisconsin is helping refugees. Plus, good news for the Greenwood fire as officials report a jump in containment and roads reopening. And in Duluth, a church struck by lightning is now under close watch as the building's structural strength is assessed.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Baltz. Thanks for joining us. It is already August 31st in Afghanistan, and the Pentagon has announced its military withdrawal is complete. As of today, the Biden administration says more than 122,000 people have been evacuated from Afghanistan. The last U.S. military plane leaving the airport marks the end of the 20-year war in the Middle East. Overnight, rockets launched toward Kabul's international airport, but were either shot down or did not hit their mark. The attempted attack came one day after the U.S. conducted an airstrike against an ISIS-K vehicle filled with explosives near the airport. Despite the large number of people who were able to evacuate, the administration believes there are still Americans who need to make it home.
We believe there are still a small number of Americans, under 200, and likely closer to 100, who remain in Afghanistan.
President Biden plans on addressing the nation tomorrow to defend his stance on not extending the U.S. military's presence past the August 31st deadline. As the evacuation has been taking place, there has been an outpouring of support across Wisconsin with offers to help refugees staying at Fort McCoy. Several organizations are now teaming up with the military base to gather donations. Jamie Perez shares who they're working with and what they're in need of.
Through the past several weeks, many have wondered how can they help the refugees arriving at Fort McCoy.
Can't even imagine what it's been like for these people to make the trek that they've made and make the sacrifices they made to leave their home, not knowing where they were going to end up.
Team Rubicon is one of several organizations stepping up to coordinate volunteer and donation efforts.
Right now, we are focused on sourcing new clothing that's culturally appropriate. And by culturally appropriate, we mean long sleeves, long pants, and a traditional crew neck neckline.
The nonprofit of nearly 150,000 military veterans, first responders, and volunteers is helping lead this effort.
Team Rubicon is a unique organization that we are military veteran founded and led. So we have a very special place in our hearts for the Afghan people. So we really saw this as an opportunity to connect those of our members who had military service with the Afghan people and really, close that loop and get that connection made again.
Also stepping up to help is the American Red Cross of Wisconsin, the International Rescue Committee, United States Conference of Catholic Bishops, and Catholic Charities of the Diocese of La Crosse. They've launched a local campaign in La Crosse and online with an Amazon and Target registry where you can purchase items right from your home to go right to the refugees.
Really, it's good to see government and non-government organizations coming together to help support these Afghan evacuees with what they need to get their lives started.
All of the organizations mentioned in this story are currently accepting donations. Well, Dave joins us for a quick look at the weather. Dave, after some rain finally this weekend, today was pretty nice.
Yeah, we could feel guilt-free for a change.
Yes.
We got some decent rain over the weekend, and here's one last look at some of the totals that have come in. Just on Sunday alone, Brimson close to 2 inches, the Duluth area a little more than 1 inch, into the fringes to the west and to the north, less than an inch, but still around 6/10 or so for Deer River and Babbitt. Swinging into Wisconsin, Mason got more than 2 inches. Ashland did better than an inch, and so did Superior. In the UP, a lot of towns, including Ironwood, came up with around 1/2 of an inch. So not a bad deal at all. Dry now tonight, though, as high pressure took over for the weekend. Lows will stay dry probably through Wednesday, but then those lows taking shape to the west will be with us by Thursday. That'll be our next rain chance. And, of course, I'll talk in more detail about those chances in a few more minutes, but first we'll show you the short-term forecast, which says it'll be smooth sailing tonight with a partly cloudy sky and lows in the 50s for many towns, but not all. Then tomorrow we'll have high temps in the lower 70s for many towns, but not all, along with sunshine. I'll point out what the differences are as far as those temperatures go, where it'll be cooler and warmer in just a couple more minutes.
Thanks, Dave. More progress to report on the Greenwood firefight, where that weekend rain Dave just mentioned is helping crews get a better handle on the situation. And tonight we're learning the fire is now 37% contained. Officials tell us nearly 2 inches of rain fell on the fire this weekend. It hasn't grown much in 4 days, remaining at 26,000 acres. Improved weather is allowing crews to put out embers on the fire's edge and improve containment lines. They're also doing more structure protection around homes and cabins in the Isabella area in case it spreads that way. 468 people are helping fight the Greenwood fire. It was started by lightning on August 15th. During the run a week ago today, 71 buildings were destroyed, including 14 homes and cabins. Thankfully, we have no injuries to report. A large section of Highway 1 that was closed for the last couple of weeks has now reopened. Driving down Highway 1, you'll notice black burnt areas lining the side of the road. That's caused by intentional fire or backburning. Burning the bottom portion of the landscape is one step in stopping the fire from spreading. It's because of these efforts, residents like Steve Johnson are allowed to return to their properties for the time being.
I built a log cabin in 1975, a long time ago, and it's my only home. So don't want to lose it.
For residents in the evacuated area looking to check out their property, you can coordinate an escort time through the Lake County Sheriff's Dispatch. We have their number on our website. Minnesota's 2 U.S. senators addressed the Northland's wildfire situation today. In a letter, Senators Amy Klobuchar and Tina Smith thanked the U.S. Forest Service for work done by the department to help fight the Greenwood fire and many others. They also asked the Forest Service to continue working closely with state and local departments in the case more fires break out. The Red Cross is closing its evacuation shelter in Babbitt for those impacted by the Greenwood fire. Officials made that announcement tonight due to the changing needs of the people affected by the Greenwood fire and other fires in northern Minnesota. Dan Williams with the Red Cross says even though the shelter is closed, services are still available. If you need the organization's help, you can call 1-844-292-7677. After lightning struck a church in the Central Hillside neighborhood Saturday night, authorities quickly closed the road outside as it was covered with building debris. After briefly reopening, that road is now closed to the public again. CBS3's Quinn Gorham is live outside Hope City Church tonight. Quinn, what are you seeing out there?
Well, Kristen, I spoke with Deputy Fire Chief John Otis just a couple of hours ago, and he said they closed the area out of an abundance of caution. Now, let me show you what they're talking about. This area behind me over here is filled with debris that's fallen off the church. Now, reports of that debris making its way into the road were making fire officials a little nervous, so they closed the area down, and they decided to close it to the public. Now, a portion of East 5th Street was initially closed after lightning struck one of the church's 2 steeples during a thunderstorm on Saturday night. I'm told fire crews are continuing to keep a close eye on the situation as engineers try to determine the stability of the building. Those engineers are not yet 100% sure what the structural integrity of the building looks like, but there remains a possibility the building may need to be condemned and demolished. So as crews continue to monitor and assess the building, Otis says it's important to stay clear of the area if you at all can.
I know people live in the area, they work in the area. Try to give it some space. We don't know yet what the structural integrity of the building is like.
According to Otis, the fire department will continue to monitor the building and the surrounding area while this building is being assessed by engineers. But if you do happen to be driving by through the area and you see debris falling off the roof or into the road or anything out of the ordinary, make sure to give 911 a call and report that to them. I'll throw it back to you, Kristen.
All right, CBS3's Quinn Gorham reporting live from the Hillside neighborhood tonight. Thank you, Quinn. Hurricane Ida left behind plenty of destruction in Louisiana and Mississippi, leaving at least 2 dead in Louisiana, but authorities are expecting that death toll to rise. Roofs are torn off homes in hard-hit Grand Isle, Louisiana, where about 40 people decided not to evacuate. In New Orleans, Hurricane Ida ripped apart storied structures, spilling bricks onto a car parked below. Smaller levees in Louisiana overtopped, but none failed in the state, including in New Orleans.
The worst case scenario, it did not happen. We did not have another Katrina.
Currently, all of New Orleans is without power. And the Northland is sending 3 Red Cross volunteers to help clean up from Hurricane Ida. The volunteers are from International Falls, Nashwauk, and Virginia. They arrived in Houston today and then made their way to Louisiana. Red Cross officials say for now the focus is providing the basics like food and water, but soon their attention will turn to mental health resources for those impacted by Ida.
Sometimes they've seen injuries, sometimes they've seen deaths, but we expect that we deal with the mental health effects of a hurricane long after the storm is gone.
More volunteers from our region could be heading to the Gulf Coast in the coming days and weeks to help with the relief efforts. Still to come on Live Local CBS3, school is back in session for the UMD Bulldogs. What students can expect on campus next.
Record high temp for this date is 95 from back in 1961. Today we made 75 in the Twin Ports, just a hair warmer than the normal of 73. And you know, that's the way the rest of the week will roll for temperatures. We'll be above or below that normal mark by only a couple of degrees. So no drastic swings in temperatures, but how about precip? Will it return with a vengeance later on this week? We'll show you which way that goes coming up after our break.
The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell. Weeknights on CBS.
During the Labor Day event at Home Furniture, you can get a king-size bedroom suite for the price of a queen. Like this king bedroom suite, now just $1,499. Plus, no money down, 3-year special financing, and free shipping. King comfort, queen price at Home Furniture.
Injured? Call Stockman Law Office. Serious injuries including wrongful death, medical malpractice, and nursing home neglect. Call anytime, 218-576-8599. No recovery, no fee. Stockman Law Office. Serious injuries, serious law.
At Culver's, we never tire of crafting fresh frozen custard right in our restaurants.
As soon as I'm like, who wants Culver's custard? The kids are already running out the door.
Hello, everybody. Here's your custard. Always rich and creamy, always sure to put a smile on your face.
It's more than just a special treat. It's creating memories with my children and family time.
Is it really good?
Yeah.
Family time is custard time. Welcome to Delicious.
Truck toppers, lids, liners, and accessories. Northwest Outlet is your truck topper headquarters in the Northland. Northwest Outlet has a large variety of ARE toppers for all makes and models of trucks, foreign or domestic, in all kinds of custom colors and styles and free installation. ARE's smooth, sculptured profiles and tight fit make it hard to see where the cab ends and the topper begins. Beautiful and rugged ARE has the highest quality construction for strength and durability. Northwest Outlet, 1814 Belknap Superior, the store that saves you more.
For over 20 years, Breeze Roofing has been totally dedicated to getting the job done right. And done right now. We pride ourselves on being the best for the best price. Call Breeze for all your roofing needs.
1, 2, 3, go! With a Honda in your garage, every summer adventure leads to another. Get an incredible summer offer on a new Honda, only at the Honda Summer Sales Event.
Ready, set, go. During the Labor Day sale at Home Sleep Express, get up to $800 off select Beauty Rest mattresses and adjustable sets with free delivery, setup, and a 120-day guarantee. Plus, get no money down, 6-year special financing. Beauty Rest Labor Day mattress savings at Home Sleep Express.
Get your news on the go. The CBS3 mobile app.
After a year spent learning from home, UMD students started in-person classes today for the first time since 2020. University spokespeople tell us the main priority is keeping students on campus for the whole semester. In addition to requiring masks indoors, UMD is also requiring all students attending in-person classes to receive a COVID-19 vaccine. Health and safety requirements aside, students and faculty say they're happy to be back on campus.
I hope that we stay in school. I hope that we stay in person and that everyone does what they need to do to help us stay in person.
University spokesperson Lynn Williams says after a pandemic year, it's nice to see students in person once again.
I would say this semester is definitely closer to fall 2019 than fall 2020. So that is great progress. We've got a lot more athletic activities happening this semester as opposed to last fall when a lot of that was very minimal.
The university is requiring all students to fill out a form with details on their vaccination by October 8th. There is currently no verification process for that information.
Now, the CBS3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Well, here's a beautiful picture of this evening's sunset over Superior, and the sky is blue, and the color in the sky comes from natural causes rather than forest fires for a change. The weekend rain, that washed a lot of the trouble out of the sky, at least temporarily. It may not stay away forever, may bubble back in just a couple of days, so enjoy the break while you can. This picture comes courtesy of Steve Savaggio, who is a retired Air Force meteorologist. And back in 1992, he almost got this job instead of me, but we've remained friends ever since then. Thanks a ton, Steve. All right, current conditions at the airport in Duluth. Right now it's 58 degrees, 87% relative humidity. Wind is calm for the time being, but could kick up 5 to 10 miles per hour in general from the north-northwest as the night goes on. Air pressure still on the higher side at 1,015 millibars or 29.97 inches of mercury. And we do have twin highs over the region, one over Minnesota, one over Wisconsin. That'll keep us on the dry side through midweek. Current temps starting to dip a little bit. After 70s in the afternoon, we're dropping towards 50s now. 52 to 54 in the UP, 54 to 58 in northwestern Wisconsin. And in Minnesota, most towns are in the 50s at this moment, though right by the lake in Grand Marais, we're still holding on to 65 degrees, and Park Point says, aha, we'll best you by 1 degree. 66 there at Sky Harbor Airport. But in general, overnight lows tonight could go into the upper 40s inland in Minnesota and lower 50s for much of the rest of the region. Upper 50s likely by the lake where towns are still in the 60s for the moment. So Doppler map right now shows after the weekend lows, highs have taken over, and that's kicked away the chance for precip pretty much, except for a little bit of shower activity that could bubble up in northern Minnesota here. But those clouds that could bring it are rapidly fading away, so the chance is iffy and very tenuous. And in general, with higher pressure in control, I think we're going to stay on the dry side here both Tuesday and Wednesday. It's Thursday, the day of change, when a pair of troughs of lower pressure will ease towards our region and start to cloud things up again and bring a chance for some showers. 30 to 60% shower chances for Thursday, Friday, even Saturday. But it won't rain the entire weekend. No, I think we'll dry up and clear up by Sunday. And I do think for the most part we're just going to have light rains and showers rather than the soaker of the past week, which may be a fairly good thing since some of those folks up towards the Greenwood fire say now they need some dry conditions for a little while to make some fire breaks. So hopefully we can give that to them the next couple of days before these light showers come across. Now let's cross the bow into Minnesota and look at the temperatures for the lows tonight. 47 inland to 58 by the lake. Sprinkles slightly possible, otherwise a partly cloudy sky. For Wisconsin and Michigan, I think it'll be clear to partly cloudy there from the highs, with lows from 49 to 52. Tomorrow, keeping in mind the normal is 73, Wisconsin and Michigan could go 72 to 77 with sunshine. Minnesota gets sunshine as well, with highs from 70 by the lake to 77 well inland. And now with the extended forecast, the next rain chance could be a gentler one for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So if half the weekend gets sprinkled upon, well, the second half should be great for getting out and enjoying now the waning days of summer, Kristen. Yeah. Technically, it doesn't end until like the third week of September. But once we get past Labor Day especially, temperatures will start to descend. Now is the time to hoard those memories before it all changes to a different season.
Yes, I will stick with summer until it is officially over.
Drag it away from you, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Dave. Experts say climate change is impacting the health of all Americans. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services announced it will create an office focused on health implications of heat waves, droughts, heavy rainfall, and stronger hurricanes. The department hopes the new program will push hospitals and healthcare facilities to reduce their carbon footprint, which accounts for between 8 to 10% of U.S. emissions.
The alarm bells are ringing, and we can't afford to ignore them any longer. Make no mistake, if we have authorities to move, we will do everything within our authority to make things happen.
That could mean new regulations for hospitals already warned with the COVID-19 pandemic. The American Hospital Association said in a statement another federal government agency is requiring hospitals to upgrade their air purification systems to guard against COVID, which increases a hospital's energy use. Still to come on Live Local CBS3, over the weekend, some took mountain biking to the extreme level. We'll take you to Germany next.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
I'm Dr. Matthew Penning. I'm a family physician at St. Luke's. I like to try and empower the patients to take control of their own health care. Doctors may give advice, but it's really the choice of the patients that determine the outcomes of their health care. So I think it's really important that we speak in a way that patients understand and can get information. I chose to practice at St. Luke's because it seems more like a family environment. The atmosphere at Mariner is great, so I love it here.
Uh-oh, that food container won't contain your food, so you mess with cling wraps and foil, hoping food won't spoil. Well, not anymore. Now there's Stretch and Fresh containers, the amazing food storage containers with stretch and fit lids that let you store more. Even the odd-shaped foods you couldn't put in containers before. Just stretch over the food and snap lock the lid to keep food fresh. There's even a freshness date dial to track storage time. It comes in the sizes you need to store all the foods you want with amazing storage capacity. It's freezer and microwave safe, and the containers nest for compact, stacked, space-saving storage. And right now, the 6-piece set is yours for just $19.95, and the shipping is free. But wait, call now and we'll double the offer and send a second set. Just pay a separate fee. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-378-1232 or go to trystretchandfresh.com. That's 1-800-378-1232 or order online at trystretchandfresh.com.
Go on, get off the ladder and place it back where you found it. The days of dangerous climbs are over. Gutter Helmet provides year-round protection, preventing buildup of debris, keeping your gutters clear and free-flowing. With its heavy-duty support brackets and exclusive helmet heat ice reduction system, Gutter Helmet's been designed to withstand the harshest weather conditions. Get Gutter Helmet, America's #1 choice for gutter protection, and never clean your gutters again.
What's so extreme about the DQ Reese's Extreme Blizzard? How about all the Reese's you could dream of with classic creamy Reese's peanut butter cups and crunchy Reese's Pieces? Plus, you guessed it, peanut butter topping and chocolatey topping. All blended in world-famous DQ soft serve for a treat that takes your favorite combo to a whole new level. Wow, what a rush. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Pre-order your 2022 Lund boat at RJ Sport Cycle.
Coming up Tuesday on CBS3 this morning, the latest from Afghanistan as the deadline to withdraw troops approaches. And more sunshine is on the way. Temperatures stay comfortable in the 70s. So wake up with us starting at 5 a.m.
CBS3 Sports is brought to you by St. Luke's.
The Olympics may be over, but one sport saw the impossible become possible over the weekend. It was a high-flying, death-defying week for mountain bikers in this Germany quarry. Riders tore up the dirt track while breaking barriers. The first one landed Australia's Caroline Buchanan in the history books for being the first woman to land a mountain bike front flip to dirt. The best bikers in the world pushed the limits again when the first front flip heel clicker was pulled off.
No. I can't even ride, not with no hands. I can't ride with one hand on my two.
That is impressive.
Beyond the balance and the guts that it takes.
The guts, yes.
Oh my goodness. Nothing like that is coming up in sports, but we do have high school volleyball, which is in full swing. Plus, Team USA heading back to an all-too-familiar game. Sports is coming up next.
Let A1 Movers help bridge the gap from your old house to your new home. We have the tools for all of your relocating needs. Big or small, we move them all. Whether you're moving across town or across the country, we help get you where you need to go as safely and efficiently as possible. A1 Movers specializes in making hard work easier, saving you time and your back. To schedule your move, call or visit a1movers.org today.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Bolins.
And I'm Ann Nolette.
And we're Advanced Surgical Associates of Northern Minnesota.
Our goal has always been to provide the latest and best surgical techniques to you and your family.
We want to provide an alternative to the traditional surgical practices that the hospitals offer.
With robotic-assisted surgery, you're likely to have a shorter hospital stay, experience less pain, and recover quicker.
We serve Duluth, Ely, Hibbing, and the surrounding areas. Learn more at mnsurgery.com or give us a call today.
Do you have an idea for an invention, but you don't know what to do next? Call InventHelp. They've been helping inventors for 35 years. InventHelp has helped over 10,000 inventors get patents. You can meet with an InventHelp representative who'll keep your idea confidential and explain their invention process step by step. And InventHelp's databank includes over 9,000 companies who have agreed to review new ideas. Take action and get the help you need from InventHelp.
800-458-9565.
Don't be fooled. Not all internet is created equal. At Mediacom, we have an incredibly advanced fiber-rich network. We don't just advertise fast speeds, we're proven to over-deliver on them. So you get more than what you pay for. And unlike many providers, we have hundreds of people who constantly monitor our network to keep you connected and protected. So let's talk. Switch to Extreme Internet 100 for only $34.99 a month for a year. Call us today at 844-EXTREME2.
At Super One Foods, we're always looking for new talent to join our 5-star service team. We are a growing family-owned company that provides opportunities to learn new skills and enhance your working knowledge while serving your friends and neighbors. From flexible scheduling and variety in jobs to competitive wages and exceptional benefits, Super One Foods offers an excellent environment to grow both personally and professionally and can provide you with the foundation for career advancement in the communities we serve. Come join our team, Super One Foods. Jobs right in your neighborhood.
Your daughter, your brother, your grandmother. These people you love are right here in the place we love. We're Memorial Medical Center, and our purpose is to care for the people you love, to protect them, to keep them healthy. We're all in this together, right here in the place we love.
The top 2 teams in the National League playoff picture met tonight to start a huge 4-game set that will set the table for the final push for the pennant. That's the Milwaukee Brewers, who are 5.5 games back of the Giants. If the Brewers want home field in October, this is a series they have to have. Milwaukee not wasting any time against Jose Alvarez. Omar Narvaez jumps on a high fastball to bring in Christian Yelich, who got the rally started with a double. Yelich has been red hot on a 9-game hit streak. And then in the second, Corbin Burns, helping his own cause, pulls a base hit into left field. Jace Peterson gets the green light around third, and there's not even going to be a play at the plate. This one's still in progress, a late one on the West Coast. At last check, Milwaukee led 2-0 in the bottom of the 5th. Today was supposed to be an off day for the Twins, but because one of their games against the Tigers was called off for weather back in mid-July, they had to squeeze it back in today. A quick makeup game out in Detroit before the Twins head home tomorrow. Pick it up in the 4th, tied at 1. The Twins throw the hit and run on, but Josh Donaldson takes matters into his own hands and plants one over the bushes in straightaway center. His 21st of the year makes it a 3-1 Twins game. Alex Colome was on the closer in the 9th, and with the tying run at 3rd, he gets the fly out to end it, and Twins win 3-2 the final. And it is volleyball season in Minnesota tonight. Moose Lake Willow River was hosting East Central. The Rebels were in control for most of the first set. Alexis Hoffman sets it up for Morgan Wigg, and the junior pounds it through the heart of the defense. That made it a 6-point lead, and then they went outside. Olivia Julia, who
was just a freshman. She finds her spot. Moose Lake Willow River was pretty much on cruise control from there on out. Gabby Gamps with the tip kill there. It ended up going to 5, but the Rebels opened their season with a win over East Central. And the U.S. women's national hockey team is now just one win away from winning a gold medal at the IIHF Women's World Championships up in Calgary. Alex Carpenter netted the game-winning goal, and Nicole recorded a shutout as the U.S. skated to a 3-0 victory over Finland in the semifinals earlier today. They will face Canada tomorrow night. Heard that before, in its 20th gold medal game. In the NFL, it is decision time for GMs. The preseason wrapped up this past weekend, and now final roster cuts are being made by 3 o'clock tomorrow. Both the Vikings and the Packers will have to trim their rosters from 80 down to 53 players as they turn the page to the regular season. Jason Baltz is remembered as one of the best wide receivers in UMD football program history. He played in 34 games from 2015 to 2018. And after his playing days, he stuck around as a postgraduate intern assistant coach for the Bulldogs. Today, Baltz got to shed the interim tag. UMD has promoted Baltz to a full-time assistant coach, working with the defensive backs and serving as the team's recruiting coordinator. The Barron, Wisconsin native is just the 6th ever Bulldog receiver to break the 1,000 mark in a single season. He racked up 2,259 career receiving yards, the 5th most in UMD history. Baltz and the Bulldogs open their season this Thursday night at Upper Iowa. And in some hockey news, St. Scholastica has announced that former player and coaching assistant Dave Williams has been promoted to interim head coach of the men's hockey team. He replaces Kevin Moore, who resigned earlier this month. Williams inherits a Saint squad that went 7-8 in a shortened 2020-21 season. CSS opens their season at the end of October. That's going to do it for sports tonight. We'll be right back after the break.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health Pharmacies, keeping things safe, simple, and convenient through mail, local delivery, drive-through, and curbside pickup services.
Want to lose fat quickly? Lose up to 1 pound of fat a day.
My name is John. I've lost 38 pounds with Healthy Systems USA, and it's the easiest program I've ever done.
If you've got that, don't worry about that. Healthy Systems USA.
Do you worry about going to the dentist? Well, relax. The Carefree dental card is now available in your area. Call the number on your screen and we'll send your actual card at no cost today. With the Carefree dental card, you go to the dentist whenever you need and you instantly pay a lot less. The Carefree dental card is just $15.95 a month. So call now and make going to the dentist carefree.
Call 1-800-945-8449 to receive your free Carefree dental card information kit.
Duluth Stove and Fireplace offers a full line of Regency stoves, fireplaces, and inserts. Visit us online at duluthstove.com or come see us at Duluth Stove and Fireplace at 27th Avenue, West and Michigan Street, and see your next fireplace.
A lot of people are saying women are getting infertile. I would like to have kids, so I don't want to put myself at risk for getting infertile just for getting a vaccine.
Now, when you talk about stuff like infertility, that's super scary, of course.
Mm-hmm.
The good news is there's absolutely no truth to that. All of the data so far suggests that that's not the case. I mean, nobody's become infertile from getting these vaccines. People have gone on to have babies after having them. People have gotten these vaccines while they've been pregnant and their babies have been born healthy. It hasn't been proven at all.
Okay.
Make the most of every property with landscaping equipment that delivers more. More productivity. More comfort. More durability. And more of what it takes to get the job done right. When your reputation is on the line, you need the Kubota landscaping lineup. Visit your local dealer today.
No one serves you better than Bullet Implement.
It's always a good day for a car wash at Miller Mall Car Wash. But just to be safe, watch Caitlin's Car Wash Forecast weekday mornings on CBS3 This Morning with meteorologist Caitlin Moffitt. Sponsored by Miller Mall Car Wash. Only on live, local CBS3.
I have lost 25 pounds and I'm still going strong. Super easy. You follow the program and you lose weight. It's just that simple.
If you've got that, don't worry about that. Healthy Systems USA.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Well, Dave, we got some rain this weekend, which was very much needed, and then today was beautiful.
And tomorrow should be beautiful as well, and Wednesday perhaps as well. Once we get into midweek, though, that's when our next rain chance comes around. 30 to 60% chances Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but I don't think any of those 3 days will be as soaking as any of the past 3 we had this past Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh well, temperature-wise, it looks like that really hot streak of the summer is fading as September lurches towards us here. High temps 68 to 72 this week. Overnight low temps mid-50s in general. The normal high is 73.
Only a few days left in August. Hard to believe. Enjoy your night. We'll see you tomorrow.